Shalom. This is Howard. I know you guys haven't heard from me in a long time on YouTube. A long time. That's because I be on TikTok. They shorter videos and I ain't gotta wait all day for them to upload. So that's like one of my number one reasons. But before I start on what I'm about to talk about, let me put this out here. Number one, I'm a very private person. I don't put my business in the street. I just don't, a lot of stuff. I just stay to myself. I don't like being around a bunch of people. Just never been like that. I've always been a quiet man. The second thing is, I don't break down. I don't cry over stuff or anything like that. I don't. You know what I mean? And if I do happen to have a breakdown or something happens to the point where it does, make me get into that mood, I'll go into some privacy. I just don't do certain types of things around people. With that being said, there's been 2 times that I had water well up in my eyes to the point where I was almost about to break down. The first time it happened to me is when I found out who we are as a people, and then I looked at the state we are in during that time. That was like 5-6 years ago. And then, my part that I played in helping destroy my own people, which is, the drugs, selling drugs and shit like that. So that was the first time I had water well up in my eyes. The second time I had water well up in my eyes where I almost, gave it up is about 15 minutes ago. Where the Most High, the Spirit, jumped in my ass and dumped some shit on me. I just put it on TikTok, but I just got tired of keep going video after video after video, so I said I'm gonna just go ahead and just dump it all on here. But I had some information put on me and in my spirit, and oh goodness, this, ooh, Lord, boy, oh boy, I don't even want to use the word Lord because I know that's praising Baal, so I don't do that. But Yahuwah, I say that because it's something else. And that's one of the things we gotta learn to stop using that word God, Lord, and Yahweh, all those names, because that has nothing to do with the Most High at all. If you gonna call his name, Yahuwah. A lot of people say Yah or whatever, but I say Yahuwah, call his name. Just like people do call me G, but my name Greg, but whatever. So y'all, let me start here. We have been turned, tricked, twisted, ran over by a Mack truck, crushed by a Caterpillar, all types of stuff. We have really been just messed around bad. Now, when the awakening begun, right? Let's just say that when the awakening begun, I'm gonna get into this part. When the awakening begun, it was about the scriptures. It was about just scriptures, period. King James Version scriptures. As the years went on, some of us stayed put, but some of us have branched out into way further spiritual things and way more information. Pretty much, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not barely in the Bible like that. I'm more into tablets and everything else now, and more spiritual and historical stuff, because it gets serious. So I'm gonna put this out here to y'all first. So when we began to wake up, remember we were in the scriptures. As the years went on, as we progressed and we started branching and growing, they started getting worse. And I'm talking about the wicked, the other nations. They started getting worse and worse and worse and more desperate. So, they tell you about a phenomenon called global warming, right? But they blame it on some bullshit that they made up, you know, to keep their rhetoric going, you know, and to keep getting money out of you. Now, it's true. The earth is warming up. But it's not warming up in a bad way. So let me give y'all the spiel. The captivity that we are in, we have went through quite a few of them. I think I said this some years ago, but I'm going to get a little bit more deeper on it. We have been through quite a few captivities. But I'm going to put it to you like this. When Cortez and all those people came here in the 1400s, we were at a high, a very high vibration, extremely high. Now, I want y'all to understand something. We could have been sinning and doing wrong, but we still had knowledge. We still had intellect. We still knew spiritual things, right? Not all of us was doing it, but a lot of us was a little messed up. So now, I'm gonna use this as a where you can understand where I'm going. If you take, I'll use the word Negroes right now because some people watching this might not know who I'm talking about if I say Aboriginals. So if you take 5 Negroes and put them in an elevator, the elevator will begin to warm up and we will begin to start sweating, right? The more of us you put in there, the hotter it's going to get. If you did it and put us in a hall, like a big open area, you could put 50 of us in there, and the place can accommodate 300. The place is going to start warming up. The earth was cooled at a rapid pace between the 15, 16, 17, and 1800s. It was rapidly cooled. The thing that the place they call North Pole, the ice wall, was not an ice wall in the 1400s. It was land. Green, lush land. Now, go to the scriptures and read in the Torah where the Most High say they will kill many of us. I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say to y'all. When I said that we were vibrating at a high frequency, I want you to understand about particles and frequency. Frequency is a wave, right? It's a sound wave at different tones. But when a frequency hits something that's like metal or something like that, it starts to vibrate and it heats up. There is magnets in the ground, iron, all types of metals in the ground. When we are at a high, and we're releasing a high frequency, high in knowledge and high in spirituality, y'all know what I'm talking about, spiritually. When we're high, we make the earth vibrate at a high frequency, which in turn makes the earth warm and tropical. We're the reason why the earth is warm and tropical. Look at the land masses where we're placed. Now, when they came here, We were at a high spiritual frequency. They killed so many of us that it plunged the damn near the whole Antarctic Circle into a fucking winter. We were on that land, that wall. We were all around there. They murdered. They cleansed the land, y'all. And the land froze over. That's why there's ice shelves. Look at, there's a map that costs $10 million, right? They don't want you to know about, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a $10 million map. And it's all over the internet. That wall, that land that goes around the earth, there was no ice. No fucking ice. They murdered, they have wiped out so many of us. They literally brought our numbers down in that time so that they can take over. That's where you have all the wars, the Seminole Wars, all the different tribal wars. There ain't no wars over no fucking Africa. I mean, there were, but not in the 14, 15, 16, 1700s. Those wars were here. Napoleon was here. We were fighting Napoleon. All those captivity, Assyrian captivity was here. So they killed us down, brought us numbers down. And that's what caused those mountains, those surrounding mountains to turn to ice. That's why our vibration, and then like now, they have brought our vibrations down. This is when they started the schools. This is why they got you in school. This is why they force you to make your children go to school. Y'all listen, I want y'all to hear me. This is why if you don't send your children to school, they will arrest you or take the child. They have to keep our vibration low because the earth will begin to warm up. Now, the Most High called the awakening. We are awakening. What is happening and what are they doing? They are spraying like a motherfucker, trying to cover what's happening up in the heavens. That dome is dissolving. The dome is dissolving. This is why you can't see into the sky. They are working their machines overtime. Their cloud maker, the seeding machine, that's why it storms everywhere. The storms, they're doing this because the firmament is dissolving. We are dissolving the firmament. Y'all need to hear what I'm saying to y'all. What they call North Pole, it's melting. It's always on the news. They talk to you about it. And they're racing desperately to do what? To stop it from what? Melting. They cannot survive in the climate that we live in naturally. This whole earth was a paradise. All you got to do is go to Ireland, Greenland. Look at the land. The earth was a paradise. When they started killing us, y'all, that's when the earth started freezing over. Think about it. And now look at what's happening. Look at it. You don't even see clear days no more. They don't want you to see what's actually happening. They don't want you to know that you are the cause of this so-called global warming. It's you. You have been awakened and you are seeking spiritually, and your vibration is rising. And the more of us that wake up, the warmer it's going to get. And then once that dome has dissolved, then the earth is going to begin to change. It's going to start changing, going back to its natural state. Those giant trees are going to start coming back. Those mountains, the Devil's Tower, yeah, watch it come back to life. It's us. Now I'm about to fuck your head up, because I know that was something, but this one about to fuck your head up. Excuse my French. The stories in the Torah just fucking happened. The captivities, they just happened. Now, I know a brother. I haven't, communicated with the brother in a while. And I remember when the brother first found out that this is the Holy Land, right? Well, I'm going to call the brother name. I'm going to call your name, my brother. Big Judah. When you get some time, put the wars of America and then put the biblical wars of what they call the Old Testament, put them together. And what you're going to find out, this stuff just happened, y'all. It just happened. They've been lying this whole time. There is no captivity of 70 AD. They're lying. As long as you are in that New Testament, I'm not talking about you now, bro. I'm just, I just wanted you to look into that. But I want y'all to understand this. As long as you're reading that New Testament, why do you think they called the Torah old? They don't want you to know that it's current. They don't want you to know that. So when you get out of that goddamn spell book and stop worshiping their God, which is Baal, Zeus, Jesus, whatever the fucking name you want to call that motherfucker, that's Baal. When you get out of that book and you start seeking and you realize what really is going on out here, then you'll realize why that sea stuff started out of nowhere. Then you'll realize why a lot of stuff has started out of nowhere, and why they've been going on 100 miles per hour trying to get us, get rid of certain people. Think about it. It said who came down with great rage because he had but a short time. They got you thinking it's an entity, an angel, running around trying to kill every goddamn body because he want to be the most high. That's a fucking lie, y'all. Do you know who Satan is? Y'all gotta start reading the book of Enoch. Satan is Shem Yaza, one of the angels. Not fallen, but they did it to themselves. Just like we doing it to ourselves. Because we don't have to feed into the shit that they putting in front of our faces. We don't. We can say no. I don't want to watch that girl shake her ass. I don't want to do this. So we're choosing to be in this state. Now just think about this. Imagine 1 million of us realize that what just happened in the Torah, what's written in the Torah, just happened. Now imagine how your mindset would change. Now imagine what you'll start seeking for. Imagine how fast your spirituality will go up. Because what that does is, it shows that it's all about you. What did he say? The earth would disappear. If Israel disappeared, the earth would disappear. You cannot, if you go, this place go. Look at your people's state of mind. Look at your people. Look how they acting. Now look where you live. Your people vibration is low. The earth vibration is low. Our vibration is coming up. The earth is changing. They're doing any and everything to keep it the way it was, because they cannot survive in the climate that we live in. Thank y'all. Listen, I don't know if I put this on here or ever told y'all, but these Caucasians did not get over here into the 1800s. The people we were fighting looked just like us. They had to fight us. People that look like us, that has melanin in their flesh, they had to come do it because the cave people couldn't live in it. It would kill them. So they had to freeze the ice wall over. They had to bring our vibrations down so it would cool down so they can live here. Look at what's happening to them. It's warming up and their faces are swelling up. Their skins is blistering. Why do you think it's happening? Why do you think they digging holes in caves and shit? They gotta go back where they came from. They're not from this realm. They're from the lower realm. What you would call devil. What did they tell you? The devil is in the earth? Don't you consider a cave in the earth, y'all? Cave dweller? Wait, come on, y'all. He dropped all this shit on me. He dropped it all on me. Like, boom. Think about it. The devil is in the earth. Right? In hell. Tartarus. Where did they come from? In the earth. There is 10 realms. What is it? 10 heavens? 10 realms. Think about it. If you're in a realm, right, and you got a cap on top of you, isn't that one realm? So if there's a realm below you and your realm is the cap over their realm, isn't that a realm? There's 10 levels. Where do you think they came from? Wake up. Rise. Bring your vibration up. Know who you are. You are the gods that sit on the throne. This is the highest realm. Ye are gods. That's what it's talking about. Everyone is below you. Y'all, think about it. Come on. Think about it. It's all about you. Everything. Everything. The wars, everything that's going on is about you. Right now, they're gonna try to bring us back down. They can't get rid of you, but they would rather have those asses running around shaking their asses and being dumb and going to clubs and being stupid and doing that. That's what they want. That's what they want. They don't want us here. So the brothers that's rising up at high vibrations, like what's that young brother name that disappeared? Jamal somebody. The young boy, I don't know where he at, or they say he locked up some shit. Why do you think they did that? He was opening too many eyes. Y'all, it's all about us. It's always been us. We just don't realize that we that powerful. And all they've been doing is lying. That's all they've been doing, y'all. This stuff, the scriptures are so current, it don't even make sense. That New Testament is a crock of shit. It's a crock of shit. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing. You gotta rise up, y'all. You gotta bring your vibration up. You gotta understand that this stuff just happened. You gotta understand that the earth is changing because of you. And if you want to be back in paradise, you gotta come out of this bullshit. You gotta open your eyes. You gotta see this for what it is. I'm telling you. And listen, man, a lot of our people are so fucked up that they literally are sitting here and lying to you. Some of them don't understand, don't know. They just going with the norm. You know what I'm saying? But this is why the Most High tell you, don't follow after man. I'm telling you, look into it. Research it. You will find out this shit just happened. It just fucking happened. The story of Jeroboam just fucking happened. In the story of Jeroboam, there's a great earthquake. Look up the great earthquake of the 1800s. Look it up. No, my fault. Not the 1800s. The 1500s. Look it up. It tell you where the mountains and shit was moved. I read the book on it. Y'all remember the book I read where it told you the damn mountain moved, the lake moved 2,000 feet? The lake was somewhere else? Look it up. That's the fucking earthquake. Those captivities just happened. They have been lying this whole fucking time. None of this shit is thousands of years old. All the captivities of the Bible, y'all, they just happened. I'm gonna put this phone down real quick. They just happened, y'all. They just fucking happened. One after another. Go into the American history, look at when the British came here. Look when the French came here. Look when all these different people came here and did shit to us. Those are all different captivities. They all the different captivities. That's why it says King James Version, because he wrote what he wanted you to know, how he wanted you to perceive it, like it was thousands of years ago. Nah, motherfucker. It just happened. Not even 300 years ago. Excuse my French, but I'm hyped because this shit got my blood boiling. And I can feel my fucking frequency rising because I can feel everything inside of me tingling. I'm telling y'all. Y'all want this shit over with? Wake the fuck up and start looking. And start using your common sense. They are racing to shut you down because they cannot survive in your habitat. They can't. It will kill them. And it's doing it. Wake y'all asses up. Y'all on Percocet. For real. Wake up. This shit just happened, guys. It just fucking happened. All of it. It just happened. We have been deceived by 1 million. And it's up to us to wake up. It's up to us to realize what's going on. Nobody can help you. You got to help yourself. Stop sitting there waiting for somebody to come save you. Get up. You want the creator, the great spirit to send the things that he said he gonna send? Raise your fucking vibration. That's why you ever heard of the secret pack? So it's a secret pack that they made, right? And they said, if he realize what we'll do, what we've been doing to them, his children, he will, begin to blah, blah, blah. Why you think he ain't realized what they've been doing? Rise up. Raise your vibration. Rise up. Come out of just a book. Open your fucking eyes. You are the kings of the creation. You are the sons of Adam. You're the one that was took from the clay and molded. And his spirit he breathed into you. You're the one with the neuromelanin. The ones that they're killing the shit out of you for. Selling your melanin for $300 a gram. They don't do it to Africans. They don't do it to no other melanated race. They do it to you because you are the God. Ye are gods. You gotta wake up, man. You gotta realize who and what you are. This shit is serious. Cause I'm telling y'all, you know Planet of the Apes, where it says monkey by himself weak, but monkey together strong. Right? What do you think that is, y'all? Why do y'all think that is? Yeah, I don't want to lose no gas. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me pause this. Why y'all think it is, y'all? Y'all gotta wake up. Show these motherfuckers who we are, man. The one thing they don't want us to do is to come together collectively and to be on the same vibration. It don't take all of us. It don't take all of us. Right now, if enough of us wake up, we could clear that sky right now. We could clear it. All what we got to do is put our minds to it. We could open them clouds right up, like Dracula did. We could open them clouds right up. I'm on a work site too, y'all. Whoo, my fat behind. We can open them. We can open that sky right up, y'all. Right up. All this stuff that they're causing, we can end it. We can end it. But you gotta start seeing shit for what it is. Real talk. You gotta start seeing stuff for what it is, y'all. You gotta understand that it ain't just Caucasians that got a hand in what's going on. What they're doing right now is trying to keep rulership. They're trying to keep rulership. But it was people that look just like me and you is the reason, is the cause. And now you got entities coming from the bottoms, the depths, living on our plane. They don't want to get this shit up. This heaven. This is heaven. This is paradise. They're not in paradise, but they can't survive in it. They can't survive in it unless you down. This stuff about reptilians and all that stuff real. This ain't no joke. This shit real. But you the one that gotta wake up. Come on, y'all. They cannot survive in our habitat. They can't. But they want it. So if they can have the seasons and had it like they had it in the 80s and stuff, where it was morally cool and, a little warm. You notice that summer's the shortest. Summer's the shortest season, right? You notice that, right? And you notice winter's long because they need that cold air to recuperate themselves. They can't deal with that heat like that. And then the summers ain't hot like they were before when we were in power. But it's getting back to it. And they got y'all thinking that it's something wrong, and it ain't. The only thing wrong is that we're waking up. That's the wrong. That's what they see wrong. Cool. Now the earth is going to turn back into a tropical paradise. And them big, beautiful trees. And I'm going to tell y'all something else that's going to happen. This humidity, it won't be here. Because you won't be in no damn dome. You won't be in it. That outer dome is dissolving. It's going away. And they know it. This is why they spray it time after time. Every 5 minutes. And it's a white guy. He went on he was on TikTok, and he was talking about how he said in like a week they're gonna be able to see the you're gonna be able to see the luminaries, all the heavenly bodies. He said within a week. And they was like, how and why? How come? The man was so scared when he said it. And he was like, because he said He said the firmament is dissolving. He said it's dissolving. He said he was like the ice caps are melting. He was talking about it all. He said everything's warming up. And they're telling you that the warming up is bad. It's not bad. It's the best thing that ever happened for you. The earth warm up. Everybody go back to their natural state. We go back to our natural state. Everything be beautiful again. And we be at peace. Living in our paradise that was created for us by the Great Spirit. And everything's like this because our dumbasses took the knowledge that he gave us and started casting spells and shit and calling out these wicked ass fucking beings. We did this shit. We called these beings from these lower depths. We did it. Doing sacrifices and shit. We ain't, listen y'all, and that's another thing too. I'm gonna put this out there too. I want y'all to hear something. You know, in the scriptures the Most High say, he don't delight in the blood. Hold on y'all, hold on. In the scriptures, the Most High said, I don't delight in the blood of animals, right? He don't delight in it, right? He said he wants your obedience, right? And then he tells you, if any man kill an animal, it's like destroying, it's like killing a man, right? So now I'm gonna ask y'all a question. If the Most High don't delight in this stuff, right? Why would he tell you to sacrifice an animal? Think about that. Why would he tell you to go and kill an animal if he telling you he don't delight in it? I want y'all to think about that. Think about that while I'm breathing this life. Think about that. Keep telling y'all they changed the scriptures. They changed it, y'all. You gotta wake up. And heat up like this pipe gonna heat up. Yeah, you gotta wake up, y'all, and heat up. Like I just heat this pipe up, heat this earth up. Oh, wait a minute. play with me, guys. You gotta make sure the shit is sealed. You don't make sure it's sealed, you're gonna have a problem. Yep. Alright, so that's the thing that's gotta happen, guys. We gotta wake up. We gotta start realizing and start looking. So alright, listen, let me explain this to y'all. So this is called brazing. So what I did was I just hooked this nitrogen on here and I ran nitrogen through the coil. So what happened is it's going in the coil, going through the line. Because what happens is, you see how the pipe turned black? It'll be inside the pipe. And what that'll do is clog up your coil. So when you run nitrogen through it, what it does is none of this will form. None of the soot, it won't form. And the pipe will look just like this in the inside. And the reason why I got the cold rag there is so none of this don't heat up, and so none of this don't heat up. So all I'm gonna do now is, after everything cool down, I'm gonna take this fitting off, take the washer off, take my 3/8 line, braze this on with the nut, and then start putting everything back together. So yeah, y'all gotta wake up, man. Like, this thing's serious. Actually, y'all know this is about to be my little spot right here. This is actually gonna be my little joint. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. Yeah, I'm about to, I already gave him some bread, so. Yeah, so I'm about to, this the bathroom. Don't ask me who did this shit. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, he did a pretty good job tiling. Nice little nooks and all that. He did a good job on that, but that shit, I don't know who the fuck did that. I really don't. Whatever, but yeah. So. Yeah, this is a room. This will probably be the room I occupy. Then you got, you know, I guess it's gonna be the kitchen, little living room area, nice little hallway, you know, mechanical room. And this is the rear room, which I'll probably just turn into a closet or something, or a game room, you know, because I got my little PC games and stuff. So I know these compounds, this guy who was doing this compound, it was very messy. It's very messy. But you know, I mean, for the most part, it's cool. Yeah, for the most part. For the most part, yeah. So yeah, guys. So what happened up here? Wow. See that? Look at that. Look what they did. They fucked up the church. Excuse my French. So the lights supposed to went there and they didn't know and they cut a hole. So they was had to box that back in. That ain't nothing though. Like even this mess right here, that ain't nothing. That could be easily fixed. But you just be surprised, like how people don't take the time, especially like with these guys that come through the sheetrock. They come and they just don't care, man. Like, you should have seen the one downstairs. It was worse. The wires was everywhere. Like even if you look at this one, right? These lights aren't supposed to be right there. Supposed to be right on this line. So why would you put them back in the corners like that? You see what I'm saying? Like they don't care, y'all. They don't care. Cabinets going on this wall. Why would you put them lights back there? They supposed to be right on this line, going around just like this. L. Just show you. Like this one. These not online either. They don't take the time to do stuff. They just throw stuff up. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let this upload. I need y'all to look into this, and I need to see some comments, man. I need to see that y'all brothers and sisters reading this stuff. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna put this back together. I got 2 returns to tie in, and then I'm gonna go and downstairs. Well, I gotta do some cleaning up, but I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna breeze the other unit in. So, all right, y'all. Shalom.